Hello, my geniuses. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me on Reading Unlimited with KDN. Welcome back. It is a pleasure to have you. Today we are looking at a new topic. Yes, you heard me right. We will be looking at pronouns. So go ahead and touch that thumbs up button and let us jump right into it. Now, I know you've been hearing about nouns, and I taught you about nouns. So today we are looking at nouns sister, right? Yes, let's put it that way, because nouns are naming words, right? Don't forget that. They identify people, places, animals, and things. So whatever name you hear, it is a noun. If it's a desk, if it's Cadian, if it's Claudia, if it's Yuda, if it's Melrose, all those are nouns. It could be Jamaica, it could be Cuba, it could be a pencil, it could be pizza, whatever it is, it's a noun. As long as it has a name, then it is a noun. It could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be a donkey, but I won't go into that because you remember now, right? Yes, so we are looking at pronouns. And as I mentioned before, it's its sister, right? Pronouns are words that are used instead of nouns. So they take the place of a noun or a group of nouns, right? So a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or a group of nouns. Now it's on the board. So let's look. And we just read this. But let us look at the examples now. The boy. This right here is a noun, right? Speaks intelligently. So that's the entire sentence. The boy speaks intelligently. So here is a noun. Now, if you want to get a pronoun, you would have to find something that could be used instead of the noun right here. So you would want something that is used instead of the boy. Got it? And whatever you use instead of the boy, that would be the pronoun. Okay? So he, if you said that, you're a genius, but naturally, right? So he speaks intelligently. He, right here, would be the pronoun. You got that, right? I know you would. It's a piece of cake. Let's look at some more. Let's go more in depth. Nouns that the pronouns refer to are called antecedent. All right? And antecedent is a nice word here, isn't it? It flows nicely off the tongue. Yes, my geniuses. And what it means is that going before. All right? So once you see, and we looked at prefixes and suffixes, right? So once you see the word ante here, it means going before. All right? So that's the reason why nouns that the pronouns refer to are called antecedents. The noun is singular, then the pronoun which is replacing it should also be singular. Okay? So here we have the boy, that is singular, right? So you could not use a plural pronoun there to replace it. You would have to use a singular pronoun. So he speaks intelligently, and that is correct. Likewise, if the noun is plural, then the pronoun that will be replacing it should also be plural. You got that? If you didn't, don't worry. I'm going to show you an example right now. If the noun is singular, then the pronoun has to be singular that is used to replace the noun, right? And if the noun is plural and you're using a pronoun to replace that noun, then it must be plural as well. And this is called agreement between the noun and its antecedent. And you do remember that antecedent just means before, all right? Coming before. The noun that comes before. All right, here I have an example for you. So Claudia here is a singular noun, right? And remember, if I want to replace Claudia, since it's a singular noun, I would have to use a singular pronoun right there, right? So Claudia said she, see the singular pronoun? Yes. So instead of saying Claudia again, I use a pronoun right there. And that is one importance of the pronoun. It takes away from that monotonousness, quote unquote. You're a linguist, my geniuses. You can coin your words, right? And pretty soon you might even see them in the dictionary. But yes, so Claudia said she had found the glasses. If I would say Claudia said Claudia had found the glasses, that sounds funny, doesn't it? Yes, a bit monotonous to be using Claudia over and over. So that is another exciting thing that pronouns do. You know, they make reading more exciting. Yes, and it also shortens it, so it condenses it. So Claudia said she had found the glasses. You would note that Claudia here is singular noun, and we use a singular pronoun over there. Got it? She. Now look at this though, because the rule says if the children, so if the noun is plural and you want to replace it with a pronoun, then that pronoun must also be plural. So look at this. The children, and that's plural noun, right? So the children here is more than one. So, of course, it's plural noun. The children took their book to the teacher. Their right here is a plural pronoun. And you know what? Since we just mentioned singular pronoun and plural pronoun, I am now going to show you a list of commonly used pronouns, right? So I am going to show you a list of commonly used pronouns, and I have arranged them for you in singular and in plural, all right? So remember, when you're talking about singular, you are looking at one. But if you're talking about plural, then you're looking at more than one, all right? So here are the singular pronouns. I, and remember guys, once you're writing the letter I, the pronoun I by itself, then it must be with a capital letter, okay? So it must be in a capital letter or block capital or a bold letter, as some people say, or uppercase, but you get the gist, right? So it must be written as a capital letter. Got that? So singular pronouns: I, me, she, her, it, you, your, yours, mine, his, hers, its. So all these are singular. I could give you an example of 3. I am a beautiful teacher. See? Singular. Me alone. Now, she is so stunning. One person again I am referring to. All right? The book is on the table. It is on the table. And I am talking about one right there, right? So all these are singular pronouns. Now, let us jump over and look at the plural pronouns. So these are some popular plural pronouns. And we have we. So if I should say Kadian, Claudia, and Kai are going to the party, then if I wanted to change all those nouns and just use a plural pronoun, I could say we are going to the party. Of course, because that includes me, because I did put my name in it, right? So we are going to the party. Or now, if I am talking about Yuda, Claudia, and Melrose, instead of calling all those nouns And of course, that would be plural because you realize it's more than one I am talking about. So instead of calling all those nouns, I could replace it with one plural pronoun. So I could say, they are going to the party. You got that, my geniuses? Of course you did. So let's look at the plural ones now. We, us, they, them, you, yours, your, ours, theirs, right? You will realize, if you didn't, let me point it out to you. So you would have realized that you here can be singular and it can also be plural. The same goes for yours, and yours I highlighted with a different color. So the same goes for yours, right? Let me make it a little clearer for you by using it in sentences. So I could say, you are so handsome. And I am talking about Joe, right, Joe? So I'm talking about one gentleman. But then I could go into my classroom and I would see a group of kids there. And because I may be in a very good mood, I am like, you are the smartest kids on the planet. See what I'm talking about? So you is not in reference to that one child sitting at the front or that one at the back, but I am talking you in general. So that is how you can be plural there, and it can also be singular, okay? So it can be in reference to one, or it can be in reference to a group, and then you would have that being more than one, but again, we are using it plural there, in the plural form there, right? Now let's look at yours, right? I could say, this gift, so I could just take up something and I'm like, Romaine, this gift is yours. And I am talking about one person, right? Because I did not say anybody else's name except Romaine's. So Romaine, this is yours, right? But I could also, again, you know I love to talk about my students, so I could also take a bag of candy and go into my class and I would be like, class, this is yours. You get what I'm saying? So again, they are plural, but it can be used as yours there, and it can be used singular as yours right here. So that is how yours can be singular or plural. You got it? Now, there is a slang that is used in America, and I do not want to hear you guys with it. And as I say, it's a slang, so not everybody use it, right? But you would hear them saying, to differentiate between yours being singular and yours being plural, they would be like, y'all come here. No, I don't want to hear that. You is fine with me. So you, come here, okay? It can be more than one. I could be talking about those two boys. You, come here, see? Or I could be specifically talking about one person. You, come here. Got it? But you can be plural and it can be singular. And yours can be singular and it can be plural as well. All right? Now, mine over here is a possessive pronoun, but it's never, ever, ever mine's, okay? That's a pet peeve of mine, and my kids know they can never, ever say mine's, because mine here already shows ownership. The marker is mine. It belongs to me, okay? So whenever you're using this word, I want you to be mindful of it, okay? Always say mine. It already shows possession. So it shows that it belongs to you. Okay, my geniuses? Now, I am going to give you one little question for you to do for me. What you'll do is, you'll put this in the comment section, all right? Okay, guys, so I have one problem for you to do for me, but first I am giving you another example. So here I have a sentence that is incorrect, right? Every student opened their book, right? So every student opened their book. No, this is wrong. Every student opened his book. So that would have been the correct choice of pronoun there to use. So now you're going to complete this one for me and to do it correctly in the comment section. Everyone must pay their fare. All right. So which pronoun are you going to use to replace their in that sentence for me? My geniuses, I hope you enjoyed that lesson and you learned a lot. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Again, I want to thank you for joining Reading Unlimited with Kadian. I want to thank you for liking and commenting. And you do know when you comment, that's the only way that I can hear from you. And I love to see those comments. If you are a regular visitor, thank you for visiting. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know once I upload videos. Now, my geniuses, have you been looking in that mirror? Have you been telling yourself great things? You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are special. You are talented. You are brilliant. Have you been kind to yourself? In so doing, be kind to others. And if you have nothing good to say about people, please say absolutely nothing at all. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.